So before I got the DeBora Rachelle sheets, I was having hot flashes and throwing covers off, on and off all night, and not getting the sleep I should be getting. The nighttime when we're sleeping is when your body is supposed to be detoxifying and not fighting off more toxins. It's very important to me to not have these toxins emanating from my bed sheets and my pillow, because I've got some fibromyalgia, some discomfort in my body, and so anything I can do to make my body last longer and not have these aches and pains, I'm willing to do that, whether it's exercise, changing my diet, sleeping on a healthier bed with bed sheets. I'm willing to do that, because the price is nothing compared to the benefit that you receive from living a healthier lifestyle and living longer and not having to use drugs. Over the years, I have tried many, many sheets. And first of all, it was probably more based on the price. You know, you generally associate quality with a higher price, which is true in many cases. But I would generally probably go with a middle of the line, probably a 400 thread count, just because they probably were a little bit softer than a 200 thread count. But I really didn't know what the difference was. And then putting a sheet on a king-size bed can be a real nightmare. And I've had sheets that will just come flying off of the corners, or they shrink when you wash them. So you have to like force them down. So it's really a struggle. And so, and the other thing too is the different quality of the sheets. I've never really bought the really, really expensive sheets, but just the feel of them is different in every sheet that you buy. And then just how your body isn't able to breathe in just the normal sheets. As a middle-aged woman and having hot flashes is not a fun thing in the middle of the night. So when I found out about the DeBora Rachelle bed sheets and did some research into her site and read about the bed sheets and how healthy they were for you and didn't have the toxins, they weren't made with all these formaldehydes and chemicals, I was really impressed. She was going to make a sheet that would be very healthy for especially people like me that have hot flashes. And then she also talked about somebody who had PTSD and they have a lot of night terrors and things like that, and how beneficial it was for them too with sweating, things like that. I was really excited to be able to try DeBora Rachelle's sheets on my bed. Since I've gotten the sheets, I haven't had any hot flashes at night because my body's able to regulate the way it's supposed to, and I've been sleeping so much better. My husband's sleeping so much better because I'm not throwing covers off. He's not getting cold. I'm not getting hot. So it's been really a wonderful journey for us. And I love the feel of the sheets. They're not heavy. They're soft, and it's like you don't even know they're there. The sheets are beautiful. I mean, they're very well made. They have a really nice pattern across the top. And with the tutorial online, it shows you exactly how to put on the sheet. So you have a beautifully made bed. I love the pillowcases. They're very professional looking. You feel like you're sleeping in a hotel bed every night in your own home. The DeBora Rachelle sheets and pillowcases are just a really nice, soft cotton. Just, you barely feel them. They're so soft and comfortable. And that's kind of what you want on your bed. You don't want something that's really heavy or coarse. And the technology is amazing. Well, to put the DeBora Rachelle sheets on is very easy. So your sheet never comes off. It's very easy to put on, and it stays on. And so you're not having your sheet folding up in the middle of the bed like a lot of beds will do. It just gives a perfect fit to your mattress. Definitely, even if you were an 80-year-old, if you didn't want to do the strap underneath, you could just put the corners on, and they fold way down underneath your mattress, so it's going to stay on with those. But it's definitely easy enough for anybody of any age to put the sheets on their bed. The DeBora Rachelle sheets, for me, is a chance to get a good night's sleep and letting my body breathe and detoxify the way God created it to, and not being hot and cold and throwing off covers, the sheets stay in place. It's just a wonderful night's sleep.